The universe is always giving you signs and synchronicities leading you to your manifestations. The universe is always conspiring with you to manifest what you want in life, even when it doesn't feel like it. But the universe also tests you frequently. Now, these tests aren't meant to stop you from your manifestation. Quite the opposite, really. The universe wants you to go through and overcome these tests, these challenges, so that you can become stronger and receive your manifestations. And in this video, I'm gonna share the 5 signs that the universe is actually testing you on the way to your manifestation, along with how you can pass and work with these tests. And once you pass these tests, trust me, your manifestations will begin to come. Now, sign number 1, the universe will send you a challenge. Now, the key here is how you choose to respond to and handle the challenges that the universe sends you. If your default response to a challenge is, why is this happening to me? Why me? This is so terrible. All these bad things always happen to me. Then unfortunately, you are failing this test of the universe. And you're also going to end up attracting more of that into your life when you have that why me, woe is me mindset. Because remember, reality reflects back to you what you believe to be true in your inner reality, and that inner reality creates the outer reality, right? So the victim mindset and mentality will continue to attract similar situations to reinforce that belief. But instead, if we can switch our understanding that everything happens for you and for your growth, if you can shift your mindset to, what am I supposed to learn from this? You know, universe, thank you, I'm getting stronger. What is the solution? And that subtle mindset shift will change and unlock everything for you. See challenges from the universe as puzzles to solve, knowing that when you solve the puzzle, the obstacle is removed. And more, you actually overcome the obstacle. And when you do that, you get rewarded with your manifestations on the other side of the test and challenge. You will become stronger for this. And if you've ever heard the saying, God won't give you more than you can handle. So be thankful for these challenges because God and the universe think so highly of you. And I know that may be cold comfort for when you're really going through the dark times and the dark night of the soul. And believe me, I've been through some dark nights of the soul in my life. But it doesn't make this principle or axiom any less true. You will be better on the other side if you can see these challenges as for your growth and happening for a reason rather than something that's happening to you. Sign number 2, the universe will give you a taste of something. Little taste, and then it's gonna take it away. Has that ever happened to you before? You know, maybe you wanted love and you start chatting with a person and everything's going great, and then one day they just stop talking to you, they stop texting you, it goes cold. Or you start seeing all the signs and synchronicities. I'm seeing 1111, I'm seeing 333s, I'm on the path, manifestations coming my way, and then all of a sudden the signs stop, or things start to get worse in your outer reality. Well, this means that you are actually on the right track. You're beginning to attract the cooperative components into your life, and the path is beginning to be laid out for you. But maybe there's elements of self-sabotage going on here, right? Maybe you start chatting that person up, you start to get very mentally attached from a needing space. A needing and wanting represents lack, or it represents I don't have energy. So when you're needing that person, you're inadvertently pushing them away. And maybe the way that you're approaching the manifestation needs to be tweaked. Your strategies or your systems just aren't working and need a little fixing, you know? And you could also not be ready for the full manifestation yet. It's like a lot of lottery winners. They win millions in the lottery and then they end up in debt a year later because their container, their vessel, their being wasn't ready for that level of abundance, or they had abundant blocks, scarcity mindset in their beliefs and their stories about reality. But overall here, the universe is showing you you're on the right path by giving you a taste. But it's also letting you know you need to make some more changes to really be ready for it, right? Making sure that you are thinking, feeling, acting, and believing in alignment with that which you wish to manifest. For example, if you want money, then you have to develop and cultivate an abundance mindset within. You have to think, feel, and act like an abundant person first. If you want love, then first you have to be and feel that love within. Now, you could practice being in love by being in love with your pet, and not in a weird way, but in a way of just celebrating the love and the connection you share with another being, and embodying the mindset of, I am good either way. I'm good either way. when we place too much importance on the manifestation, we automatically put it on a pedestal, which keeps it at arm's length. That needy energy will always repel your manifestation. Now, sign number 3, and this is a good sign, haters and obstacles, okay? The universe rewards strong, consistent, persistent people, and to that end, it will continue to test you. It will send people your way to tell you that your dream or your business is a terrible idea, that it's too hard, that it's not practical. Hey buddy, don't quit your day job. Meme posts on your social media, etc. Don't let the haters derail you, okay? They are only saying these things because they can't or won't do this for themselves in their own life, so they have to lash out at you because you are highlighting their own sense of lack and failure. Don't let other people control your reality with their words and their opinions. Ignore those haters and move on your path. By proving to the universe that you will stick with this, no matter what gets thrown in your face, you will unlock your manifestations. Now, the key with manifesting is having big focused energy, BFE, not letting yourself get derailed by pleasure or pain. And in this case, certainly not by the haters. Staying focused, laser focused on what you want to create in your reality, recognizing that you cannot be stopped as long as you keep your focus on the goal. You are an unstoppable force in pursuit of your manifestations. And the only thing in person that can stop you in this reality is yourself. And also, the only person that can make your success is you. You are always that deciding factor. Now, sign number 4, recurring health issues. If you keep getting sick or you have these chronic health conditions that can't be diagnosed, won't go away, this is a clear sign that the universe is testing you. Now, what this sign means will be unique to you, and part of passing this test is figuring out what you're supposed to learn, and more importantly, what changes the universe wants you to make in how you are approaching your life and how you live. You could want to manifest abundance and love, but instead you just keep getting sick. You know, the universe could be telling you that you've got to clean up your physical and your mental health game first before the manifestation will come through. That you aren't necessarily vibrationally ready for the manifestation like the lottery winners in some aspect of self and life. And in my life, I've had muscle and tendon issues in my hands and in my arms, in my neck. And to the point where trying to cut food, like trying to cut a steak, would be painful in my hands and my arms. And I couldn't use a computer or mouse very well, and I have an IT business, that's kind of an issue, and there was no medical explanation. Years, dozens of doctors. What I began to learn from the universe was I have a tendency of overdoing, overgiving, and being obsessed with everything that I do. And it reflected this by damaging my hands and my arms. So when I started to honor my body and honor myself, and I started to do more things in balance and less obsessively, the symptoms subsided and I started to feel better. So if you suffer from any recurring health issues, whether it's physical or mental, begin with asking these questions. What am I supposed to learn here? What is this teaching me? And the sooner that you can tune into the answer and start living your life that way, the sooner your manifestations will come. Now, sign number 5, and this is a hard one, loss and losing things. And yeah, it's hard, you know, but many times the universe has to take something away from you first before the manifestation can come in. Because understand, energy can neither be created nor destroyed. It can only be changed or transmuted. So when something leaves your life, there must be an equivalent exchange of energy of something new that's going to then come into your life. And remember, we are infinite spiritual beings having a temporary human experience. We come into this world with nothing, and we will leave this world with nothing. So the work here with this test is to honestly grieve the loss of whatever it is in your life, but ultimately not be so attached to that loss that you end up at a standstill instead of continuing on your path. And definitely take the time to grieve. Take the weeks, months, years maybe to grieve and have that human emotional experience. But visit that grief. Don't set up a permanent house there. Visit the grief knowing you're going to get back on the path at a certain point. You know, because at that point you have to accept the loss. You've got to begin to remove your attachment and continue to walk down the path towards your goals. Because the universe or God knows what is best for you, and it knows exactly what you need at this moment to get to your manifestation. Now, that doesn't always align with what you want in this moment, frustratingly enough, but the universe can see much farther than our limited human perception. So we have to trust that when something is taken from our lives, we get knocked off the path, that the universe is leading us to a better path, the one we need to be on in this moment to reach our manifestations and our goals. The universe is always listening to us. It knows exactly what we want and our intentions, as well as the best path to get there. And the universe also responds to us vibrationally, because all energy is vibration. So what vibration are you putting out to the universe? That's what you're going to get back. Especially when these challenges and tests come, how you choose to consciously respond, not unconsciously react, will dictate the response of the universe. By solving these puzzles and working with the tests instead of against them, you will be led to your manifestation. And trusting and having faith in the universe and God is another key to this process. Trust that it knows what it's doing and that it's for your highest good. That there's a reason behind everything. And then it has to be so because what you believe to be true is true. Now, if you are experiencing these tests from the universe, any one of them, chances are you've also been getting signs from the universe that your manifestation is coming. Check out this video to learn more about the hidden signs your manifestation is on its way. I hope you choose to make it a great day. Much peace to you, my friend.